Hey guys, so my name's Vianney and this is my first YouTube video. So it's gonna be a little just like Q&A intro video to my channel, what it's gonna be about, and I'm answering some questions that you guys asked. So yeah, my name's Vianney, like I said. I'm 19 years old and I'm from a little town in Oregon. I will have two dogs, one's a husky and one's a German Shepherd poodle. They're my babies. A little background on me. I graduated high school in 2020, which was like a year ago. I swear it was a long time ago. Anyways, yeah, so I graduated high school and then I tried out the whole college aspect and I just didn't like it, so I dropped out. And then I was gonna go to cosmetology school and then I didn't go to that, dropped out of that right before it started. And now I am getting my CPT certification to be a certified personal trainer, and I just finished the course for that, so I hopefully will be certified by the end of next month. So if anybody wants a personal trainer, I got you. Yeah, so I started this account because I've always kind of wanted to start one ever since I was younger, you know. It's just been always I've always looked up to people who started YouTube accounts and like went off and like things like that, and it really takes a lot to go out of your comfort zone. I mean, I've been avoiding filming this video for like 5 days now because I was just like, I feel awkward and I'm nervous. But anyways, I'm going for it. It's mostly gonna just be like health, fitness, lifestyle, just like vlogs, go on a date with me, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the questions. These questions were asked by my followers on my fitness Instagram. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so question number uno was, what keeps you motivated to work out? This one was actually asked twice, like what's my motivation? And when I first started working out, I would say that I barely found my perfect spot. So I started working out probably seriously a year ago. I've always been in and out of working out, but like seriously a year ago, I actually like was setting goals and things like that, but still for like 6 months I was off and on, and just until recently, like 6 months ago from now, I actually have been consistently working out 5 days a week. I'm now doing 6 days, but I was doing 5 days a week for at least 3 months really consistently, and I saw a lot of progress. And how I started doing that was I stopped relying on motivation. I was really big on like I should feel motivated to work out and like listen to my body and things like that. But sometimes you think you're listening to your body and it's your brain just being lazy. I mean, multiple times I'd be like, oh, I'm tired, I'm just gonna let my body rest. And while you should let your body rest, a lot of the time it was just laziness and it wasn't really my body tired, you know? So the biggest, you know, thing that helped me keep motivation was discipline. Discipline, it's really not even motivation, it's just disciplining yourself. What are my goals? What am I going for? If I don't work out today, how does it help me? You know, the days that I'm feeling like, I don't want to work out today, I'm like, okay, why shouldn't I? And usually I can't come up with a reason because there's no reason to not to. And so then I'm like, okay, let's go, and then I get started. Well, question number 2 was, what has been the most difficult area to train or see progress in? And I would have to say that that is my chest, triceps, and shoulders, because that is the day that I avoid in my split. I don't know why, I've just never had a love for that day. It's been like the day that like I'm always least motivated to hit, because I'm just like, I don't really like that day. So then I'm like, let's not. But you know, then I discipline myself and I'm like, okay, come on, you gotta do it. I've been trying to incorporate like new exercises and things like that to try to like find the love for it, but I mean, you're not gonna love every single day, that's for sure. So because I like avoid that day, that's definitely the day that I've seen the least progress in, just because I avoid it and I've been avoiding it since the beginning of my workout journey, so, or my fitness journey, because I'm just like, chest. Question number 3 was, what's the hardest obstacle you've had to overcome in your fitness journey? And I would have to say that that is nutrition and body image. Nutrition, because when I first started working out, I was just like doing it to work out. I didn't really know much about what I was doing, just doing like Instagram workouts and things like that. When I first started, I was eating way less calories than I should have. So if I have any advice for anybody who's gonna start working out, is if you're going to be counting calories and going into that, I would definitely like ask a professional, you know, do some research about it before you just decide what amount of calories you're going to eat, because I literally just put my numbers into a calculator on Google, you know, what they say to do, and it was just like, you don't really know, so it gave me like way less calories than I was supposed to be eating. And then I was like, oh, I'll just take another 100 calories off because I want to be in a really big calorie deficit, as if that was going to make me lose weight, which I have grown now, and I know that that's not it, and I'm almost eating 2,000 calories a day now. And guys, I haven't, like, it's crazy. Like, I never in my life thought I would be eating 2,000 calories a day. Like, I always was scared of food, and now I'm not. So that was definitely like one of the biggest obstacles to overcome, was realizing that food is fuel, and like I need that to get gains and things like that, and it's not something I should avoid. And really, you know, teaching myself like how it should be. I've gone through different phases where there was like a time where I wasn't counting calories, and there was a time where I was counting calories, and like when I was counting calories and eating really low, it was like bad for my mental health, because I just was restricting myself, and like I would just end up binge eating. And you know, body image plays along with the nutrition thing. When I first started working out, it was just to lose weight, and like that's all I wanted, was to get really, really skinny. And my goals have definitely changed since when I first started working out. I just had such a negative body image. I would just tell myself like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that, like ab workouts and things like that, because I was just like, I just wanted to, like, I just had this image that I had to be like, you know, perfect bikini body. And now I'm like so much more confident with myself, and I'm looking at, you know, when I'm working out, I don't want to get skinny now. I literally want to be huge. Like, I want huge arms. But yeah, like my goals have completely changed, and I think that helped too, getting over that obstacle of seeing myself in a negative way. Yeah, so nutrition and body image were the biggest obstacles that I had to overcome, like hand in hand. They both went together, and they were both like really hard, but I made it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have my off days and things like that, but I am definitely in a way healthier mental and physical state than I was when I first started. Right, and the next question was, what was it that got you into doing your daily workouts? By the way, you look like you're doing amazing, and thank you, I appreciate that. What got me into my daily workouts was definitely just wanting to see a difference in my body. And you know, when I was in high school and things like that, I would always see like, you know, fit people, or on Instagram I would see people, you know, pushing their body to the next level, and that I always admired that. I always like thought it was amazing how, you know, our bodies can do so much. And that's definitely what pushed me into starting working out, because I was like, you know, my body has so much potential, and you know, I'm not really doing anything to help it. So that's what really got me into it, wanting to see a difference and wanting the best for my body. The next question was, how do you get yourself to work out most days? Which I think plays hand in hand with the motivation and discipline question. It's just, I get started. I don't waste, well, I do waste time, but I try not to. And I look at what my goals are. I almost look at my goals every morning, just because I like to remind myself of what I'm doing this for. And I hype myself up, and then I get to work it out. Next question, what's your favorite type of workout? My favorite type of workout is back and biceps. I love back and biceps, and if you follow my Instagram account, you know that I love them. I always put it like 5 day or whatever, but I love back and biceps. I don't know why, I just like grew a love for that day like crazy when I started working out. I just loved the feeling of a strong back. And you know, you can really see progress in biceps too. Back and biceps is definitely like the two muscle groups that I've like worked the hardest on, because I just love training that day. I also think that my love for that day grew because I was following Tori. Her Instagram and TikTok are Tori V Fit, I believe, and I started following her when we were in quarantine at the, you know, in 2020, the first quarantine. And she would do like a bunch of pull-ups, and I was like, wow, that's amazing, and I want to get to that level. But yeah, back and bis, love them. And the next question asked was, how long until you started seeing progress? Honestly, I saw progress in the first week. when you're a beginner, it's really easy to make progress, is what I definitely learned, and I'm still making pretty easy progress. Literally within a week of just like working, my biceps, I was like scrubbing my body in the shower, and I was like, whoa, what is that? Because I was like, whoa, there's a muscle there. Like, it was kind of cool. Within 2 weeks, I really started seeing a difference, but not until I got my nutrition down did I really start seeing solid differences, like toning up a little bit more, seeing those muscles more and things like that. Now I see a huge difference compared to then. Progress pictures and progress videos, guys, they are amazing, because sometimes I feel like I have the same physique that I did when I first started working out, and then I look back at those videos and my physique is completely different. And sometimes we get lost in the fact that we think that we aren't making progress. So I highly recommend progress pictures and progress videos, because they remind you how far you've come. Everybody's different. You might not feel your bicep after one day of working out, but I just noticed that. All right, and the next question was favorite post and pre-workout meals. So I actually train on an empty stomach in the morning. I've always just preferred that. That's the best time for me to work out. I get out of bed and I go straight to work out every morning. That's the way I do it. If I don't, I just keep putting it off. And so that's what I do in the morning. I get up, grab my pre-workout, grab a water bottle, and I just go straight to working out. That's been like the easiest. That's what I found works best for me. So definitely find what works best for you. But I don't have a pre-workout meal besides pre-workout and water. But after I work out, I eat breakfast. So my post-workout meal is usually breakfast. My go-to meal is a protein shake with eggs and turkey sausage. Or now I've been trying out some new things. I love Greek yogurt, the Kodiak waffles, yum, or pancakes, either one. I have a pretty high protein meal in the morning. I don't like eating too much either, so I just make sure I get like a good amount of protein in. And so I prioritize protein for my post-workout meal. But yeah, definitely my go-to is turkey sausage and eggs, or Kodiak waffles or pancakes for post-workout. So the last question is, how do I maintain a healthy lifestyle? And honestly, I wouldn't necessarily say that every day is 100%. Every day is not 100% for me. I try my best to be consistent, and that's how I maintain it, is just being consistent and reminding myself my goals. Just like with working out, I remember that this is for long term. It's not short term fixes, and it's a journey. It's definitely not going to be fixed in a day, and that's definitely something that I've learned. To maintain it, I remind myself my goals and just get back on track when I'm not on track. So like if I had like a couple off days, then I just let it go. I don't dwell on it and make myself feel bad about it. I'm just like, okay, and we keep going, because it's not going to be perfect all the time, and you shouldn't bash on yourself if you have a bad off day. Just keep going the next day. Consistency is key. Like, that's the big idea. Obviously, I'm not eating perfect every single day, but I try to. I don't necessarily have cheat days or anything like that. I just incorporate it into my macros, and learning that that's okay has been something that really helped me, because I would think like every day had to be perfect, like veggies, chicken and rice. No, find what works for you, and you're gonna get it. Like, it's a journey and it's gonna take a while, but that's definitely how I maintain it. It's just remembering that not every day is perfect, and that's okay. And consistency. Yeah, guys, thank you for watching my first video. I know it was probably kind of boring, because I feel like intros are always boring, but I just wanted to start out with that. So I'm hoping to be uploading twice a week. That is my goal. So if you see me on the street and I haven't uploaded, please say something and put me back in my place. We'll see how this goes. I'm really excited to just go on this new journey, and make some cool videos and just have some fun with this account. I'm not trying to do anything completely crazy, just having some fun. And yeah, thank you to my subscribers already. I highly appreciate you guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.